What's going on, people? 12th man, me and K.Osk
What,
just
you get
going
to
to
do
do
intro because you're top? Well, you got to do intro because Arsenal are top.
a.
What it is, yeah.
You can't even let me get through the intro.
No, it's been a horrible weekend, isn't it? So, yeah.
Listen,
But go on, I know you got questions. Ask your questions, innit?
we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get
Yeah.
to that. It's just to let the people know. It's just a quick weekend roundup of what happened on the weekend, and we all know what happened on the weekend.
We have to talk about that.
I think we do.
Yeah.
I think we do. You got to talk about problems. If you don't talk about things, you can't keep them bottled up. You have to talk about it. Lay it out, man. Like, let's go. Man United performance. What happened?
Do you know what? Yeah, I didn't even I didn't get to watch the first half because I was out. But
What
I could
sort
tell,
of fan are you?
I could tell by the group chat that it wasn't looking good. But I managed to get home and catch the second half.
Okay.
And yeah, what I saw, yeah, was abysmal. I was like, what is this? And yeah, Rashford, like that guy. I'm gonna say his name a lot today, but it's not a picking on Rashford thing. It just I just happy now you can see my point, because last season when he was banging goals, and I was telling you, man, that, oh yeah, he's banging goals, and I'm happy he's banging goals, and you're not saying, oh, you normally hate this guy, blah 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 blah, but I'm here bigging him up because he's scoring goals. I've always said this, like whenever like the team goes out, like regardless if I like a player or not, it's Man United, go and do well, innit? But I only have an issue where you start doing nonsense like that, like he's been doing for the last couple of, well, just what he's been doing for his career, because
Yeah, because to be honest, if we're being real, sorry to cut you off, but so he had an excellent season last year.
no, he had a good patch. He had a purple patch. Let's not get it. He had a purple patch.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah.
But if you're saying in the whole season, he had a good season last year.
Yeah.
He had like 30 GA last year. But the season before that, he was doing what he's doing now.
Yeah.
And this is why when I've spoke to you, you're saying, oh yeah, but he'll go on a 2-month part where he's just gonna. I don't think he's gonna do that. I think he's gonna have a horrible season this year.
Yeah,
he just doesn't look. He doesn't look on it. Like when I was watching him, I was just here like, he's not tracking back. He doesn't look interested at all. I don't know if you saw.
It really aggravates me because like I done my match preview with Big Uggs, and he called me on the weekend gloating like, yeah, you finally beat United. Well done, dude. I was telling him like if like Ten Hag starts Rashford on the wing on the right and it's against Gordon, that's a bad idea because Gordon's gonna keep running it. And I know Gordon's got a lot of energy. That guy's up and down, up and down. So I suggested that I think Ten Hag should start Anthony. And Anthony, yes, I know a lot of United fans don't like him, blah blah blah. Cool, whatever. But at least when that guy plays, he puts in a performance for the team. It's not about himself, in a sense that, but he doesn't leave Basaka to suffer alone. So I just thought that's just bad management. You like the team performed okay. They drew in the weekend. It's Onana's fault why they drew, but Anthony put in a good performance where he did all right. He did his job. So how do you take him out to put someone who don't even want to play on the right, and you know he's not going to track back, and you're playing away at Newcastle against these guys who are, again, when it's Man United, everyone wants to try their best. So you're going to put somebody who's not going to try. Like he's not going to track Gordon. And Livermore, what? How old is he? 18. This guy's making you look like a child, and you're happy with this.
So okay. So what I'm saying is,
for starting him, and I'm blaming Rashford because that's pathetic. What he did is pathetic.
Because that's what I was going to say. I was going to say Ten Hag's got serious questions to answer for here. Like,
yeah,
honestly, like with Ten Hag, I'm looking at it and it's like there was like a lot of clips doing like the rounds on Twitter and stuff like that, and it was just like how happy like Man United fans were with Ten Hag. Let's say 6 months ago. Let's say like just after you won the cup.
Yeah.
But since then, it's been a bit bad.
Yeah, to me,
it's been good for me though. But that time, but it's been bad though. Like what do you think? Like what do you think of Ten Hag's performance? Like,
I'm not happy with it. It's when he said that he had an interview and he said, "I'm not here to play Ajax football." I was like, "Excuse me." I was like, "Why do you think you got hired for?" And then you know what? Gary Neville said it best. Yes, said it best last night on his podcast, and he was saying, the last time Man United had a real identity of playing football, and a lot of this is why again, United fans get on my nerves. This was under LVG, and yes, they said, "Oh, it's boring, it's pedestrian," but you had a style of play. You knew how United played, and when they did click, they brushed teams aside and they controlled games. But since then, it's been Jose, Ole, now Ten Hag, and it's just the same football. It's just like, and I think Ten Hag said, "Oh, I don't have the type of players to play the way I want to play." Then my friend, get rid of them. Like you're giving Rashford a new contract, and he can't play the football you want. It's like that way they were discussing Phil Foden, and you're saying, "Oh, goals and assists doesn't get as much as say Saka or maybe winning what Rashford got last season." But I'll take Foden over Rashford any day, only because he knows how to play football and he plays for the team. Rashford plays for himself. So he's there soaking, "Oh, I don't want to play on the right." And that's me going to work today. And manager say, "Oh, so you got to start. Also, you got to start somewhere else today." I'm gonna say, "I'm not gonna perform today because that's not my normal. That's not my normal." It's just,
as Roy Keane was saying on Sky Sports, "Bob, you've got the job. You got to do the job. That's it."
Yeah, you're getting paid.
That's your job, innit?
And the thing is, like, he's there throwing his arms up in the air, like, bro, you're not Mbappe, you're not Haaland, even so, you're not even Beckham, you're not Giggs, you're none of these, man. And these man you should track back all the time. It's a team game. It's not just, oh, get the ball and Rashford's on the halfway line. You ain't that bad of a footballer that you got to go do something if you're high up the pitch because you don't have to do anything else. You can't play triangles. You can't do anything. You're just there running. And that, again, if you other United fans, I don't want to say his name because he's not here to defend himself, but this guy was on to Anthony so much. Anthony's at 100. All you ever hear in a group chat is 100 million. I'm like, have you seen that guy Rashford over there? You're there telling me, "Oh, because he scored 30 goals, oh, Anthony doesn't do anything." I'm like, bro, his football IQ is in the bin. Yes, Anthony's not going forward, but for the whole team, it works. That right hand side when Anthony and Saka are playing, it works. You know?
No, I hear what you're saying, but it didn't work in that match. Yeah. It didn't at all. If I'm being honest, from what I saw of the match, they literally battered. It reminded me of when we beat Chelsea last year at Stamford Bridge. We beat them 1-0, but it felt like a 4-0 when we beat them. That's what it felt like. So you only lost 1-0, but they should have battered you. Like literally, like they missed so many chances. You could have even nicked a draw at the end. And to me, it's just like, I don't know what you need to do to fix this. But personally, I'm looking at the
ship out those players. What the players who can't play your footballing style, you can't come to a club and say, "I'm trying to make up a new playing style." It's like, what do you mean you're trying to make a new playing style? It's
no,
like,
but obviously it sounds like he's trying to work with what he's got, basically.
No, okay, let's even use your manager for example, even Pep. They're right for the clubs. You can't play the way I want to play. I don't care how big you are. You're out. It's not right. That's the issue with Man United. Because Rashford is an academy product. Even Gary Neville's even guilty of this. I think before Rashford even signed his contract, said, "Oh, if Man United let Gary Neville let Rashford go, it's a failing of the club." I'm like, look what you're doing. So is this guy bigger than the club? The guy, he scored 30 goals, but you're forgetting what he's done the last 2 seasons. He doesn't do anything. Like he gets the ball, run and shoot. When there's other players on, and people say, "Oh, Højlund's not getting no goals." I'm like, watch it. Højlund makes all the run or goals. But Rashford doesn't pass the ball. So then Ten Hag's like saying, "Oh, Ten Hag's trying to say that, oh, Rashford's getting used to playing to a striker." I was like, how old are you? Getting used to playing to a striker. Wow.
And that's the person I was going to get onto. It was.
Man, I've got no beef with Højlund, man.
You can say you've got no beef with him. That's fine. The streets have beef with him. That's what you need to understand.
That's your rival with your
10
agenda.
Premier League appearances, 0 goals, 0 assists. What is he doing? 72 million. What's going on? Because when it's Kai Havertz, when it's Enzo, who we'll talk about later, Enzo scored 2 goals. What is Højlund doing right now? I know he didn't start the match, but that's why I was even going to ask: is Martial FC? Is it making a comeback?
He needs to go in the bin. But to be fair, personally, I want to give him Rashford a new contract. What did PSG? Apparently, PSG came and offered 120 million. I would have taken it. I said, all right, cool, my guy. Thanks for scoring 30 goals. The door's there, mate. You can go and join Mbappe and do what you want. But to me, he's not to that elite level. And Højlund, he's had chances. Yeah, he's missed some. But again, a lot of it's not his fault, man. Just them out just not serving him. It's hard to play in a team where there's no service. It's like, what did the team do to get the ball? Oh yeah, Rashford's free. Play it to him. What does Rashford do? Look up, shoot. Doesn't look up at the striker. Doesn't care about him. So it's how are you going to score if no one's playing you the ball? And then the manager comes out.
So you wouldn't say he's had chances?
He's had chances, but not like clear-cut chances that, oh, he should have scored that. He's had a few where it's like, oh, unlucky, but it's not like he's playing for Man City and he's getting 30 chances a game and he hasn't scored a goal. Then I'll get your point. But this guy's getting no service whatsoever. And even in the Champions League, when he has got service, he scored. Like, just play the ball to him. But Rashford don't want to share the limelight because he's got the big contract. So, oh, I must get the goal. Like, even last week against Everton, giving him the penalty to boost his confidence. Really? And then after you still can't run. So you got so that you got a goal as a penalty, then you're going away to Newcastle knowing they're gonna try and just outmuscle you, and that's the performance you put in. Well, I thought the penalty gave you confidence, mate. Nah, man, you don't need confidence. You're getting paid 450k, whether he's on a week. Nah, man.
350k, one of the highest paid players in the Premier League.
That club is just so stupid. But yeah, and that's the issue we've got. But even again, Ten Hag, like, he's on thin ice with me, man. You came and said in an interview that you're not here to play Ajax ball, then my friend, get out. I'm not interested. Because there's times you watch Man United play, he's like, oh, just because we don't have the ball.
Oh, so are you Ten Hag out?
No. If he's not trying to implement the style of play that we want, well, then I don't want you here. Because then what's the point of you being here then?
Oh, okay.
I don't. Then
just wanted to make it clear. Okay.
Nah, man, I'm gonna give him to the end of the season. To be fair, if he doesn't fix this and get rid of these players that can't play the way you want to play. Yeah, I know you got injuries. I know Martinez is out, so it kind of destabilizes people. But it doesn't matter. You should just have a style of play. Whoever comes in just replicates it. It just may not be as good as him as doing it, but you still do it. Not that, you have to do transitions because Rashford's only good on a half turn. So the whole team just playing to Rashford's abilities, basically. Is that what you're telling me?
I hear you.
Clear off.
So last question on on United, because I asked you answered it, but so like obviously Martial, he had a good not in this match, but he's had some good performances this season, better than Højlund, I would say.
No, he hasn't.
No. So Martial FC, it's not making a comeback, no.
Martial, the thing with Martial, he's very good on the ball. Like he's very, very neat. Højlund's a bit like he's rough, you know. But the thing with for example, even when we used to play ball ourselves, like Smithy, like he's rough in it, you know. That's what Højlund reminds me of. I know that when he's playing, he's gonna fight these. He's gonna make the defenders run. Martial doesn't do that. He wants the ball to free. He wants to link up play, but at the same time, you're in the wrong team if that's not how your team wants to play. If Ten Hag wants to play that Ajax ball, then yeah, Martial makes sense. But you're not playing that ball. Why? You're just there defending and playing people. Oh, bruv.
No, I'll get you. So, are you confident about the match against Chelsea then?
Yeah.
You are?
Nothing. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm positive, innit? I don't go into games being scared. What's the point playing for Man United if you're gonna go, oh, I'm not confident, bro? What are you lot doing? Go there and play your game. Yeah, put it on them. They're shaky, or just because they beat whether they beat Brighton. Nah, man.
No, that's very true. Do you have anyone to blame for the actual goal that you conceded? Because as I said, I don't really blame anyone because I'm here like. I'm looking at like they could have scored a lot of goals against you that day.
Scored a lot of goals, but the goals it was. This is like Basaka. The goal we conceded. This goal always happens with Basaka. His awareness is very, very bad. Like especially when he's defending. He's a good one-on-one, but his awareness when we're defending. He should have known that Gordon is there. He didn't even look. There you go, man. Beat you there. But at the same time, Rashford should be there helping him, or at least have to tell him. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, we need to move on to the next topic. What's the next?
Man City v Spurs. That was a game.
Oh, listen. we've had some good games this season. You know, I swear this season I think like so far we're not even halfway in, but we've had like some real good games. Honestly, especially with the big teams. Like a lot of the times, I feel like I don't know. I'm gonna go do the research on it, but I feel like we don't get 4-4s, 3-3s, like all the time. Like when with the big teams, like I feel like we had a lot of draws where it's like 0-0, just boring games, just going out.
Yeah.
But we're really being entertained. The show's best league in the world, isn't it? Like by a mile. Like,
You know,
but
I'm happy. Man City are not getting it their own way because they're so used to like people just being there, being passive, letting them do what they want. Oh yeah, Man
yes,
City, you
I
know what?
agree.
They just wait till the breath blows the whistle. But with like the recent games Man City's had, like people are like, nah, fair enough, you're good on the ball, but we're still gonna try ourselves. You know, I think Brentford did it last season as well when they beat them 2-1. I'm like, oh, this is how you actually get out of City. You just like, yeah, they're gonna have the ball, but when you have the ball, run at them. They don't really want. They're not used to teams running at them. They're just so used to just being in gear one. So when like you're putting it on, they have to think. They're like, oh, I'm not used to this. So
no, that's the thing, and that's the thing with Ange, with what he did, big Ange, big Ange. Thanks for the favor, but basically, like what I like with what he did, people are telling him to, they're telling him to park the bus. They're telling him to come into this culture and basically be like the Sam Allardyces of the world. Oh yeah, sometimes you need to be pragmatic, this and that, and this and that. And there's basically a quote that it's one of Leon's guys. His name's Leon. Leon's got there's one UFC fighter that he knows, and he doesn't fight with his hands up. He fights with his hands down.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, why do you fight with your hands down? And he's like, what? Because you fight with your hands up, does it mean you can't get knocked out?
Of course you can.
So do you know what I mean? So it's like, if you're parking the bus, does that mean you can't lose? You can lose if you're parking the bus. You can lose if you're playing forward football. So I respect the fact that he went there and he played forward thinking. But then what I really respect is when he brought on Højbjerg. So he brought him on, and when he brought him on, it was like, okay, so you know what, the way the match is going, we could have been 4-0 down. So let me just chill out a little bit. So, but he still stuck to his principles. So it's like I do respect him for what he's done in a lot of these matches, because it reminds me a bit of Wenger, where it's like I can't succumb to what everyone else wants me to do. I'm not going to listen to the media. I know what I want to do. You know what I mean? And fair play to Big Ange. He that's a brilliant result for them. I saw people dissing Spurs, and listen, look, you can see my Arsenal badge right here. I don't even want to big up Spurs, but they should. They should.
Credit due, man.
Yeah, but they should celebrate that. They played a back four with fullbacks, four fullbacks in the back four, and Erling Haaland, he got an assist. I know that, but he should have scored so many chances in that game. So when you look at it, it's a brilliant result for Spurs. It's a brilliant result for Arsenal.
For the league, just for the league.
For the league in general, yeah, because people don't want City just going full throttle. And if we're looking at City properly now, that's 3 draws in a row.
Yeah.
They have Aston Villa next. They have no Rodri. They have no Grealish, and Doku is a doubt. So, I mean, Villa are a good side anyway. So,
are they away or home? Not that it matters.
It's at Villa Park.
Okay, that's gonna be a good day.
Villa Park. So I wouldn't be surprised.
Is Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay. What did you think of the referee blowing the whistle when Grealish is free on goal?
Oh, that's a robbery, man. He took liberties there, honestly. Like I watched it. I'm happy about it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
And to be fair, if we're looking at it, Grealish, do we really trust him to go score there? Like
they were trying to say he was free on goal. He was a free on goal, but he still had the Spurs defenders chasing him down. I don't think he's gonna make it.
And that's what I'm saying. What's his
Yeah.
goal record? How many goals has he got for them? I think he's been. I know people said he had a good second season. Personally, the Grealish I've seen at Aston Villa, I still haven't seen it at City.
Yeah.
I don't think he wasn't, but he wasn't guaranteed to score. But they did rob them of that opportunity. We could have seen what he would have done in it, but yeah, you know what I mean.
I think he's too far from goal. He's not fast, so he's never making it there. So
yeah, I don't know. I need to look back at who was chasing him, but
yeah.
I don't put my house on Grealish scoring, but they were robbed of the opportunity at least. I can definitely say that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So in regards to City, what do you think title hopes wise? Are you still got them as your favourites?
No, I'm going Liverpool.
Oh, okay.
But we'll get to that though. I'm going Liverpool.
Oh, cool. No problem.
Right. The team we've got on Wednesday, they finally got a win at home. Inter finally scored. He's repaying that 106 mil. He finally repaid it. And one was a penalty.
It's crazy. Do you know what I've realised, yeah? Like, let me just double check this stat real quick. You said they finally got a win at home, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm looking. That's their second win at home. Their second all season. In the Premier League.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought we were doing crap here. There's something else.
Listen, and do you know who the other team they beat?
Luton.
There you go.
It was even 1-0. They make me laugh. They make me laugh when they get a win. They're like, "Oh yeah, we're back." If you man like Tony, they said we're back. All last season, he disappeared from the group chat because Chelsea were just being mad. I'm gonna go concentrate on other stuff, like he's getting a new career.
And that's what I'm saying. You see, when it comes to the match midweek, that's a big game because you lot are coming off a loss, they're coming off of a win. If they beat you now, it's looking a bit weak, you know.
If they beat us, I'll be so mad because they shouldn't beat us. But what I don't want to see them do is come to Old Trafford and dominate the ball, and then the manager comes out and says, "Oh yeah, we dominate without the ball." I just I don't want to hear. Yeah.
No, I hear you. Because even if we're talking about the actual game, obviously, I've said this from the jump. I've said Conor Gallagher, he's been their best midfielder. I mean, man wanted him gone. Listen, that's what I'm saying. They threw 100 mil Caicedo, 100 mil Enzo, but Connor's been the one who's been holding the fort down.
Yeah,
he made a bad mistake. Like even the second yellow, I was looking at it and I was just like, bro, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? It does not make no sense. Like what he was going for there. But I think Connor's all action. He's all in. He's 100 miles an hour in it. So it's like sometimes he can't contain himself. And I think he would have been perfect at Old Trafford. I think for you lot, it's a big boost that he's not going to be there. But it also depends if Nkuku is gonna make it and be fit. But but if we're going on the actual game, Enzo finally produced because you know what it was. People were calling him out. They were saying spent all this money on him. What does he do?
It's one game, innit? Let him do it like for 10 games, innit? Like that money.
I hear you.
I don't want to hear about Enzo like this and bruv. What you been doing like since last season? What you been doing? Can't tell me you're producing one game. Oh yeah, he's repaid his 106 million pound deal. Nah, man, get out of here, man. He just performed once. Do it to like end of the season. Then get Chelsea out of where they are. Go and do it.
I fully hear what you're saying because especially but I can only give him his props for this match because people have been calling him out. I've been one of them. I've been calling out Caicedo and Enzo because, to me, you can't spend that money and you're saying these men were 11th on Friday. Like, you get what I mean? It's ridiculous. Like,
they'll go
no
back there
one,
this week. They'll be back there. Don't worry.
no one wants to call Chelsea out. This is the problem.
Yeah, because everyone focuses on Man United. No one cares about Chelsea.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because there's bigger clubs. There's United. If Arsenal were, when Arsenal were 8th, it was the biggest thing all the time. Everyone talked about it. Chelsea can be sat in 10th. And you know what? It's just like, oh yeah, it's quiet. It's like, oh, we don't need to talk about this. No, it's fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was a good window. Enzo took his goals really well.
Yeah.
And I think
How about Levi? You saying about Levi? Because I know you was coming for him.
He scored a goal. He stepped up, but I've still got my doubts about him. Them lot think Chelsea fans think Levi Jeans is flipping the next Saliba, and not. He's really not.
Of course not.
Bro. Yeah. He's not. He's gonna get found out. They're gonna have really bad moments with him, and I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting for every single one of them. Every single one.
They don't like talking about it. They'll disappear again. That's what they're good at.
Honestly, that. But yeah, no, Levi. But he did. He had a little scare moment at the end. But with when they thought it was a handball. But I think Chelsea did really well. Like, they obviously down to 10 men. They just held the possession, and they really did well. Mudryk came on, who I've always vouched for, you know. But Mudryk won the penalty, and so it was a wrap from there. They did a really good defensive job. Yeah. But yeah.
All right, man. We'll see what happens on Wednesday, and someone's gonna be upset.
If I ask you for like an early prediction, what are you thinking for that?
2-0 United, and Højlund will get his first goal.
Do you know? Yeah, I can see that. You know.
Yeah,
I can see that.
I'm going with a Højlund brace. Yeah, I just don't want to. If I see Martial start, say this guy's not a serious man. Yeah, we go from there.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, my boy, not my boy, because he plays for the Ops, but Trent. Fam, this guy, he's just brilliant. Like, see, that's the difference when I say this guy, if they're paying him 350k a week, he deserves it. It's not like he's going to put in a performance for like a few months and then disappear and then not track back or do whatever. This man was being insulted all last season. Oh, Trent's finished. Trent's this, he's done, he's whatever. Like, have you seen what he's doing? No one could chat to Trent, man. No one could chat to him. And that's coming from United. I hate their club. But him, nah, man. Can't chat to Trent.
And this is the thing with Trent. When people are gonna think I'm going mad here, but when people are comparing him with Reece James, even Carl Walker, who I would say is the best or one of the best right backs in the Premier League era.
Carl Walker is just a good defender, man. Like he's fast. Like he's hard to beat. I get it. But overall footballer, can't chat to him. No way.
Exactly. When I think of Trent, I think he's in the same realm as Dani Alves, people like this, Cafu. He's in those realms. He's not in, oh, you were just a good defender. Like, no, this is, do you know what I can do with the ball? I can smack it 25 yards, free kick, top bins. I know that it went down as our own goal, but fantastic free kick. He's a clutch player. Why is your right back being clutch? Why does that right back?
Why is your right back like your best player at the moment? Like, why is that?
It doesn't make sense. Honestly, like even when people are saying, oh yeah, you need to get Trent out of right back and put him in midfield, no, he needs to play where he plays because he's had that effect from that side of the pitch. Do you get what I mean? it's like if you suddenly, it's like when people are always saying with Arsenal fans, they're always talking about Zinchenko, and we'll get onto Zinchenko and his mistake which he made, but people are always like, oh yeah, push him into midfield. No, they don't have the same effect there. There's a reason they're a fullback, because they have
responsibilities there as well.
they have football intelligence, which when they know how to move into certain positions and affect the game. Yeah, so with Trent, I was listen, honestly,
I
Spurs.
I was like, rah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Spurs and Fulham, they gave me hope, man. I was here like, I was looking at my phone. I said, "Oh, Fulham."
I saw he was only putting up Fulham when Fulham scored. When
bro, that's what I'm saying. I saw Fulham 3-2. I said, "Oh shit, they're gonna drop points." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I said, and then boom, I see. Do you see Endo's goal, by the way? Because people have been getting on to
yeah. That was
brilliant goal. And you know what? If you watch all of Liverpool's goals here,
oh brilliant,
they're just scoring bangers.
Goals. Even Fulham's goals. I was like, right, these were your goals. I'm like, wow.
The goals were they were ridiculous, but they missed a lot of sitters as well. And my guy Darwin, bruv, I don't know what he was doing, man. He missed a lot. He missed a lot of chances.
He's in the business of missing. That's his main business. He doesn't care about scoring. He just wants the headlines for what chances did he miss this weekend. The guy's mad. But there's a player in there, like, again, like, even he's missing a lot, but you still get effort from him. Like, he'll still run you down. He'll still, like, you know, make defenders think. He won't just soak because he's not scoring.
Yeah, I do think Darwin will come good. I just hope it's not. I hope it's no time this season.
Yeah, because if it clicks with him, that guy.
If it clicks with him, and then there's Salah there, and then there's Luis Diaz, that's a scary front three. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when you've even got backups like Gakpo and Jota, to me, as I said, they've got the best. They've got the best forward line in the league. Yeah, it just needs to click. Once it clicks, it's finished.
We got them in 2 weeks. Look at that.
Where's that?
At Anfield. You know, when they posted that, oh yeah, we're gonna open our stand because we play Man United. You know.
Oh, okay. Yeah. They're gonna try to give you 7 again, then.
I know you wanted to talk about it. Your stupid club is top.
Yes, Arsenal back top. Back
that was the game.
Belong.
I couldn't actually get to watch it. So
you didn't get to watch the game. So we're looking. Well, it was a game of not 2 halves, but first 30 minutes.
Yeah,
absolutely brilliant. We controlled the whole game. When I'm telling you, like, these teams, they're not having a sniff against us at all.
Yeah.
So it's like we were there, we were onto them. 2 absolutely brilliant goals. Like Bukayo Saka, they're trying to double up on him. Moves the ball inside. Jesus was pitiful for both goals. And when I'm telling you that, all we need is our front three to click. That's once it does, which I think it is, because they just haven't played together. Whenever people are saying Arsenal have not looked fluid, I'm just saying we have not played. We've had Martinelli out, we've had Jesus out, we've had Saka out for games. So they haven't actually all played together at the same time, started together. This is probably their 4th start together this season.
Yeah.
And the last one was when we won 6-0. So they're finding their rhythm now. And we can already see defensively, people are not coming up against us. Like teams, Wolves were coming up against us and they were barely creating. Like, even when it came to it was the Zinchenko mistake. So we saw the best of both worlds from Zinchenko. We saw his attacking play, which was ball gets into the box, he plays a 1-2 with Jesus, cuts it back to Odegaard, and for that Odegaard finish, people are looking at it like it's a simple finish, but it's because he does this every single time. That's not a simple finish. Go watch it again. Go watch how the ball is bobbling back towards him. He makes it look simple, but it's not a simple finish. A lot of people sky that over. A lot of people scuff it. For example, I'll tell you to go watch the Odegaard goal and go watch when the ball got cut back to Haaland against Tottenham, and Haaland just put it out wide. It's not a simple finish. Like it's really not. It's on a half bounce, everything like that. So, but when I'm getting back to Zinchenko, so Zinchenko, he played brilliant going forward.
Yeah.
But then he was horrendous defending. He made so many mistakes defensively. And then the thing is, I see lots of people getting onto him defensively. And don't get me wrong, I understand it. But I think people are trying to create a new scapegoat for Arsenal. Yeah. And I see it being him. I'm personally not on that side. I'm one of Zinchenko's biggest fans.
I know.
But
this guy's mad.
But yeah, the mistake he made was crazy. I don't know what he was doing. He should have just booted it out, if I'm being honest. But yeah, he was. It's really hard to rate his performance because, as I said, he was brilliant going forward.
Yeah.
And defensively, he was just sloppy. But at the same time, I'll always say, even when Wolves equalised, people try to paint it out like, oh, Arsenal held on. No, we didn't hold on. We were fine. We teams don't create chances against us like that. And the numbers, the facts, they all prove this. We are currently the team that have the least XG.
Yeah.
The ball does not get progressed against us either. All the numbers back this up. So we keep teams camped in, and the problem was the attack. And as I said, the attack wasn't playing. They were injured and stuff like that.
All right, there'll be more injuries. Saka's next. ACL.
Listen, God forbid. But now we finally have our team playing. I think we've got a good chance to go on a really good run in this.
Who's your next game? Who you got next?
Oh, we got Luton.
Oh, after that,
Villa.
What, Luton away at home?
Away.
I know Luton will win that.
Don't piss me off.
Right, you see when, you'll see.
Okay. Listen, Luton are not beating us, but we've got we've got Villa, and the big match we've got is Liverpool.
When is that game?
That's after Villa, so I think it's before Christmas. I think. Yeah. So
I look forward to that game, man. Yeah, because if Liverpool win that, I think they'll go win the league. I think so. Yeah. Well, whoever wins the league, because it's not United, it's all going to be disgusting. City, Arsenal, Liverpool. All three clubs are 8. So, yeah.
Regardless, you're not winning, innit?
Because I'm not winning. We'll see, man. All right. Sweet. All right, so what you saying for tomorrow, mate? Wait, who's Arsenal got this weekend? You got this week. Everyone's playing. There's midweek.
It's midweek. Luton.
Wednesday.
We've got
tomorrow.
Say that again.
When is it? When everyone's playing on Wednesday, right?
No. We're playing Arsenal are playing tomorrow.
Okay. And you're gonna lose.
Huh?
You'll lose tomorrow.
Bruv, you wish.
Who's Newcastle?
Go do your judge.
Now Newcastle are in my dislike list as well now. I was telling Hugo when we done the preview, like no one cares about Newcastle. So now you're here to disturb everyone. So now people are leaking it.
When you look at Newcastle, if you're looking at it, truly, look, they beat Arsenal, they beat United, they slapped Chelsea.
Yeah.
Bruv. They're doing good work.
Yeah, it won't last for long. It'll end up in tears soon. We hope.
No, I don't. You've got. I ain't got to worry about Newcastle. You've got to worry about them. To be honest,
that's what you say now. That rounds up our weekend roundup of the
Roundup.
weekend game. Yeah. So catch us again tomorrow. Side will be giving his preview against for his
Luton.
top team.
Super team.
Yeah. Catch you, man, soon. Take care.
Peace.
Sweet.